Well,
Not yet.
all right, well, hello, good morning. This is our first morning back in the camper for summertime travels. Girls found a cat. What'd you find there? Looks like a cat, right? We're at my brother's place in Iowa, and the night went well. I mean, JJ slept really well. Lojo slept really well. I think Nat slept well too, right? There's a few gnats over here. Not these type of gnats. That's funny, wasn't it? Real gnats, like the ones that bug around you. Anyway, everybody slept pretty well. Okay, so the bummer part, though, is when you get somewhere and your camper's getting older and you go to do all the normal stuff and the camper just starts falling apart, right? I think if you've ever done camping stuff, you probably know what I'm talking about. There are two things. Check this out, okay? On the other side, while we were driving, this window, and it's all muddy here, this window starts flapping. See that one? And so what happened is, like, the bar came detached from the window itself. And I'll show you with this one. Inside, okay, on these windows, it's hard to tell. Oh, this one's coming apart too! Oh, okay, can you open this up? This will be perfect. I'll show them exactly what happened. So we're driving down, and I see the window flapping in the wind, and it's a 2-lane road, and every time a truck comes past us, it starts flapping even more, okay? So I'm like, all right, I probably just left the window open. But no, did not leave the window open. Go back, and this channel right here, see how it's coming apart from the window? So what they do is, like, these windows have this black stuff on it. You see this? And it, like, comes apart after a little while. It just flakes off.
We need a lot of super
And
glue.
they like glue it to the black stuff. So when the black stuff starts coming off, the channel comes off too. So what we did was got a strap. I travel with a bunch of IKEA straps, and I can't remember the name for them. Tie them down in, or something like that. And
Tie him down.
Floofing, I don't know, something. We put the straps up over there, and then on the inside of the window, and then come around and underneath. And then we have some hooks that are under the window that hold on to, like, our backpacks and jackets and stuff. And we kind of strap them down to that so that the window wouldn't come out. So my plan, I guess, today is, once my dad gets here, he's like a real handyman type of guy, and I think he's bringing this truck, which has a bunch of stuff. He should have some silicone, and I will take this one off too, and we'll put a bead of silicone on there. And we'll make sure we scrape all the black stuff off first, and then we'll put a bead of silicone on, and then get these. Yeah, look at that! Just comes right off. Ugh. Anyway, so this is a 2013 camper, and we bought it in 2015, and we did get a 5-year warranty with it. So I could just bring it to somewhere and have them fix the windows, and maybe even the door. But I don't know. The thought of having to go somewhere and, like, have them deal with it. It's not appealing to me. So I
Could you have
think
them fix the slides too?
I could have had them fix the slides too, but I fixed the slide. And if you're interested in that, check out this link right here. Okay, so second thing, I didn't even tell you this part. Where'd the little thing go? Second part, we got here, and I'm like, oh, we're all excited we got here. And I go to open the door, and the whole door thing comes off.
Broken?
Camper's falling apart. Everybody's like, how's your camper doing? I'm like, oh man, it's falling apart. But I'm gonna take a little screw and pop it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
The thing is broken!
And we'll get it.
And that's what's broken.
I don't know if that'll work. We could take like a little piece of wood or something. Or we could just order a new one from Amazon.
Yeah,
Stick
I
it
was
in there.
getting it now. I don't need you to.
Anyway, I hope you're doing well. And if you're watching this video and you're thinking, I really want to get into RVing, I'm telling you, RVing is fun. But after a little while, it's just like, what can the handyman do today? You know, you're just fixing things, just like a house. But it's a little worse than a house because a house is designed to last many years, whereas a camper is designed to last about 5 or 6 years, and then stuff like this happens, and then you're like, oh man, I can't deal with this anymore, and you go out and get a new camper. So I'm pretty sure they set it up that way. So I decided to put off the little tasks till later on, and then Luke got his tracks out. they were doing jumping, and I was gonna grab my camera, catch the jumping, but now they're working on it. What's up, dudes?
What do you think? Is that too much?
Did you get it?
Let's say your pup. Is that too much?
Too much?
Well,
Or take this thing off?
mm,
Oh yeah.
It is not
right
like
there,
that.
yeah. Nice.
Shoe with left hand?
Hey, did you say thanks to Uncle Joe for this?
Not yet.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is probably going to be the first time we've ever made a video that's going to make it probably that might make it to our YouTube channel. That's fixing my Traxxas.
Yeah. Is it
Like
on
at the
there
very
tight?
start, we had
I
a
don't
video.
know.
Did you break it again?
It's not on there yet.
No, this is from when we broke
Can we
it a
turn
long
the tire
time
or
ago.
something so that it'll. I don't think it's on there, Luke.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's seated.
Guys, such a
There we
screen
go.
on the Defender.
That looks better. What do you think?
Okay. Cool. More.
Comes over the top of the key.
That was pretty cool. Good, nice driving.
Thank you.
Getting used to bringing my camera toolbox with me wherever I go. All right, so I thought I would try to tackle this job of putting the track back on the window. Here's the problem. Here's what happened. As I mentioned, they put that black stuff on the window, right? And I don't know exactly why they put this black stuff on the window, but then they glue the track right to the black stuff. So eventually the black stuff comes off, and then the window separates from the track, and then you're kind of out of luck. Put the strap away. Now we got to figure out how this goes on there, because I can't remember. Does it go on like this,
Yeah,
or does it go on like this?
other way, I'm pretty sure.
Other way? Yeah.
It looks a lot cleaner that way, don't
It
you
does,
think?
doesn't it? Well,
So
look
that's
at
how
it's
we think
bent.
it's-
Oh, actually, Nat, look at this.
What?
I think it goes like this. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it has a little groove right there.
Hmm.
Now what we need to do, I want to get this, scrape the rest of this black stuff off if I can. This black stuff came off quite easily, and using like a sharp blade. I took off what came off easy, so you see it's not exactly level, but it's okay. And so all that really matters to me is that I get it down to the glass, and then I'm going to clean the glass so that silicone has something to stick to. Okay. On the channel, I got to get this stuff off the channel too, so you can see the black plasticky stuff from the windows there, but then it gets down to the channel itself. And since I'm using silicone, I'm just going to use a screwdriver and just scrape that off. We were hanging out at my brother Joe's place, and when I was setting up the camper, my niece comes up and says, "Hey, I got a school project to do. I have to interview a lot of people, and I was wondering if I could interview you." I said, "Sure." So here's Karis. And she's working on a YouTube channel called Cars Hope, right? And what do you do at Cars Hope?
I do painting mainly. I do a lot of art things there.
Okay, so similar to Jeanette's channel, looks like they had some painting going on here earlier. So I'm excited for her to ask me some questions.
Okay.
And let's get going here. Yeah.
What did you do for fun with your friends?
I used to ride my bike. And I have a friend that we would ride bikes with all over the place. And then when we got a little bit older, like 15, we got mopeds. And then we rode mopeds all around.
What is that?
A moped is like a bike, but it has a motor on it. So that's why it's called moped. You can pedal it, but it was hard to pedal. But that's how you had to start it. You pedal a little bit, and then it would start, and then we would drive away. And we drove all around the countryside. But I want to do that. Seriously, no, I told you. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to put that. You can think that. All right. That was my interview with Cars Hope. Be sure to check her out. Cars Hope YouTube. All right. She's going to be doing a video with Jeanette at Jeanette's Creations.
Yes.
And then Jenna's starting a channel. Did we finalize the name yet?
Yeah. The video came out yesterday.
All right. She's got a new video out yesterday. Her channel's called For Better or For Worse. But it's The Fish, B-E-T-T-A, for B-E-T-T-A or For Worse. The name was my idea. It's pretty good, huh? Right? Hers is going to be all about fish and animals and stuff. All right, thanks so much for watching. We're really super excited to be hitting out our summer season and doing all kinds of summer stuff. With all this craziness that's going on, don't really know exactly what we're doing yet, but I'm sure it's going to be filled with fun and adventure. So be sure to stick around. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.